Shocking that there's no milk option in the menu. What were all those cows for then, huh? Tipping? Hello.
Yes? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Hey, Pa!
Yes? What is it?
Something's happening. Have you seen it?
Did I ever tell you how I owned
He's
a
riding
Nick?
a wagon.
It wasn't exactly
Can we
in
just,
tech
you
for
know,
very long,
look at
though.
this?
Okay, you have my
Really?
permission to stop me.
Sure,
All right then, let's go.
but don't get too far ahead.
Of course. Hurry!
What do you make of it?
I don't know. Let's go.
Let's get this over with.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
You need to go inside, little cub.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Why are we stopping? Why?
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn wizards. Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm. It has been long.
The lovely sun, the beautiful blue skies. How long will we have this peace for, I wonder?
You're not gonna kill me! Wait. You there. Step forward. You with one of the trade caravans, Sketchy? Your kind always seems to find trouble. Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your mates are taught to answer. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Alfred Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use power. It's to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to pull you down and restore the peace.
What was it?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last orders.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with. Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. You say the same.
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless as death, as he was.
Next, the cat!
Here it is, Ingvar. Did you hear that?
I
policeman! Get up! Come on, the gods won't give us another chance! This way! What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move, now! Up through the tower. Let's go!
We'll have to carry this one on our back. We just need to move.
Let's go! Come on! Get back! See the inn on the other side? Jump through the roof and keep going. Go! We'll follow when we can. You need to get over here! Now! Naragwa, you ain't ready. Toro! Still alive? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Runner, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
God's guide.
Stay close to the wall! Quickly, follow me! What are you waiting for? Let's go! Looks like we're in the woods. Is that really a dragon? Bring us of the end times? We should keep moving. Come on. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these bows.
Did I file all the combat records yet?
Chests has some armor.
Better double check.
You better get some gear.
Dragonborn, Dragonborn, does
See
whatever
if one
a
of these
dragon
chests
can.
has some armor.
Well, I don't think flying.
See if one of these chests has some armor for you.
You better get some gear. Gotta get that armor on. Give that sword a few swings, too. Let's keep moving. That thing is still out there. Come Come on, this way.
Just give me a minute. I'm out of breath.
Hear that? Storm cloaks. Maybe we can reason with them. Hold on now. If you want to die, so be it.
Do you realize that you make the Dragonborn's adventure longer and thus my reference bigger? You'll pay the extra work I have to carry.
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
What are you doing? We need to get out of Helgen. Now!
These Imperials have potions in here. We're going to need them.
That's the end of it. I don't stay.
Okay, what? With these wooden I don't want to burn up again like I did back Death Mountain, let alone Dragon Fires.
Done then? This way. The torture room. Gods, I wish we didn't hear that.
Happened along
Find a way out of here. Don't you even know what's going on? A dragon is attacking Helgen.
A dragon. Please. Don't make nonsense. Although come to think of it, I did hear some odd noises coming from over there.
Come with us. We need to get out of here.
You have no authority over me, boy.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under attack.
Forget the old man. I'll come with you.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage.
Don't bother with that. Lost the key ages ago. Poor fellow screamed for weeks.
See if you can get it open with some picks. We'll need everything we can get.
Sure. Take all my things. Please.
Grab what you can and let's go. Let's see where this goes. Damn it, now going back that way. I guess we're lucky that didn't come down on top of us. We'd better push on. I'm sure the others will find another way out. This way, come on. That's the end of that. What next? A giant snake.
Victory to Team Dragonborn again. Maybe I should just leave the Dragonborn moves category.
This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we had...
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is River. My uncle's the blacksmith. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. Closest town from here is River. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them. You didn't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak and his top lieutenants. Right, the leader of the Stormcloaks. They claim to be fighting for Skyrim's freedom, but the war is really all about Ulfric wanting to be High King of Skyrim.
Record 3E74. Uh-oh.
You haven't heard of the civil war in Skyrim? I guess down in Cyrodiil, people have other things to worry about. It's pretty simple. Ulfric founded the Stormcloaks years ago, as a sort of private army to advance his ambitions. He's always used the ban on the worship of Talos to stir people up against the Empire. He never succeeded in getting much support. So a few months ago he
Bethesda
murdered
Game
the High
PC
King.
modded live.
That got the Empire's attention. A masterstroke by General Tullius. He's only been in charge here for a few months, but he's turned things around for the Empire. We've been trying to catch Ulfric since the war started, but he always seemed to slip through our fingers, like he knew we were coming. This time, the general turned the tables on him. Ulfric rode right into our ambush with only a few bodyguards. He surrendered pretty meekly too. So much for his death or glory reputation. I thought we were taking Ulfric back to Cyrodiil, but I guess the general changed his mind. You know the rest. So did I. If the damn Stormcloak somehow found one, or woke it up, the war might be about to take an ugly turn. Hard to believe it was just a coincidence, that the first dragon anyone's seen for centuries attacks just as Ulfric was about to be executed. Of course. I know today wasn't the best introduction to the Legion, but I hope you'll give us another chance. The Legion could really use someone like you, especially now. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them. No, not yet. After all, a dragon, something out of old tales and legends. No one could have expected that. But you can bet he'll be trying to figure it out. This could shift the whole balance of the war. If you want to help stop that dragon, your best bet is to go to Solitude and join up with the Legion. I hope so. The Legion is Skyrim's only hope right now. Come on, we better get moving. I hope that dragon isn't still flying around here somewhere. I guess that wasn't such a big deal elsewhere in the Empire, but here it's caused a lot of resentment. Native son and all that. Even I'll admit it hasn't been the Empire's finest hour. But it wasn't like the Emperor had any choice, did he? If he hadn't signed the peace treaty with the Thalmor, they would have destroyed the Empire. Then where would Skyrim be? That's the part that Ulfric supporters always conveniently forget about. Unless the Empire stands together, the Thalmor will destroy us all. General Tullius has his headquarters in Castle Dower, in the city of Solitude, northwest of here. You'll want to talk to Legate Rika. She deals with the new recruits. I'll be sure to put in a good word for you if I get back to Solitude first. Keep moving. I feel like that dragon might be up there watching us right now. really use someone. If the rebels have themselves a dragon, Tullius is the only one who can stop them. See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down the mountain and through the window. I still much like that. These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Faith. It's never too late to take charge of your own fate.
So thankful there are horses and carriages in Skyrim. I know the pain that has your 2 legs be the only form of travel through an arid wasteland.
Feel better once we cover the river.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. Hadvar? How do you know him? I'd be glad to help a friend of Hadvar, but you didn't answer my question. How do you know him? What? A dragon? In Helgen? That explains what I saw earlier, flying down the valley from the south. Let's hope that I was wrong about what I thought it was. A dragon here in Skyrim. What's this world coming to? First the war, now dragons. Trouble loves company. The Jarl needs to know there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll do you a debt. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need, within reason. Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace. Jarl Balgruuf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, But these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though. I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor. Of course, Skyrim has always been part of the Empire. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. But Nords have never been fair-weather friends. Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torig when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torig, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days. People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim. It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. And sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down, dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me. I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new. All right.
Things look quiet enough. Come on, there's my uncle. Uncle Halvar, hello.
Hadvar. Thank Talos. A friend told me about Helga. Come on inside. Sigrid will get you something to eat.
I used to be the ultimate master of sneak and shadows. And I took a sweet roll in my list of addictions. Do I regret it? Nope.
Sigrid, we have company.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something.
Now then, boy. Helgen was destroyed.
Hello there.
How did you get away?
I d- Oh, where to start? You know I was assigned to General Tullius' goal. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
When your friend told me, I didn't believe it at first either.
Mara's mercy. A dragon? In Helgen? Why, you could be here at any moment.
I'm sure Riverwood will be all right, dear. When the Jarl learns what's happened, he's sure to send soldiers. Go on, Hadvar. Let's hear the rest of it.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
Hadvar, did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Well, I'd better get some sleep. Don't mind me, though. You two make yourselves at home.
How's it going?
Dorothy, dear, I've been growing some really lovely vegetables. Maybe tomorrow you could help me plant a new patch? What do you say?
You see,
Sure, Crown. There are things ladies like us are supposed to do. We've talked about this.
just stop trying to change me, Mother. I'm not a baby anymore. I'm almost a woman. I can't be who I want to be.
Well, so your father and I are going to talk about this. And when we do, things are going to change. Watch what you're doing.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this.
Now, where did I put those quest funds?
Sorry you had to hear
Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
Well, no, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. Those thieves must be mad hiding out.
Did you ever wonder if there's a Doba deer or a Doba cow?
And who knows
Who says
what else?
dragon blood must be limited to people?
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one. Out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child. Mara bless you for agreeing to help us. Well, it's a winding road up the mountain just ahead. You'll know you're in the right place once you spot the old watchtower. Once you get to the tower, head north. Bleak Falls Barrow should be just around the corner further up. Good luck. Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
say Helgen got hit by a dragon. When those horrors comes here, we'll be ready. Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in Jorvaskr, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary.
Bethesda Game PC modded live.
Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. Don't forget to check in some... the shop if you need anything.
I ain't done nothing.
Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on. Argonian ale. I can almost taste it. Well, that all depends on you now, doesn't it? Sure, whatever.
Let me know if you want anything.
Sorry, was looking at my files. What's up? Give me a D. Give me an R. Give me an A. Dragonborn. Go Dragonborn.
You tried mercenary work?
What? never heard that cheer before.
My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
This was as stupid as our feud with Clan Greymane.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time. Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Greymane's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach and look for birds' eggs. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me and then I get in trouble. Bye.
Afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
What then? Do the elves take your homes? Your businesses? Children? You're married now.
You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that.
You guys sure aren't spooky or scary to me. Take this! Bye! You realize that we make the Dragonborn's adventure longer and thus my record's bigger? Oh, you'll pay for that extra weight. I have to carry. She better be ready for a falcon punch from me. I'm ready for the brat.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death? Well, as I said, Arche is the god of life and death. You'll find his temples and halls of the dead all across Tamriel. Priests of Arche, such as myself, perform rites for the dead and sometimes console the bereaved. We also keep a constant vigil against those who practice the vile arts of necromancy. I asked the question because I was hoping you might be able to help me recover something I've lost. my amulet of Arche. It's the source of my divine powers and also a sacred badge of office. I misplaced it in the catacombs. I'd looked for it, but I have been hearing noises down there. I fear the dead have become restless. Without that amulet, I'm powerless to confront them. Would you be willing to search for it? I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul escapes the catacombs. The blessing of Arche be upon you. I spend so much time among the dead, I sometimes forget how much I miss the company of the living. Oh, thank Arche! Please, take this gold for your troubles. Walk always in... You and me, we're the only people around who aren't.
I ain't done nothing.
Shooting arrows of death from my
Well,
mouth
would
and
you
fireballs
look at
from
that?
my eyes.
Argonian ale. My thanks, friend. Here, take this here healing potion. I, found it in the temple.
What brings you to the market? Here's my food. I suppose you don't need to worry about that.
Owning a farm does have its advantages.
Not anymore, thanks to you, friend.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Sure, whatever. Take pity, lady, and
Once
spare
I've
me.
made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madron. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Well.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
I can assure you it's all fresh.
Well met, kinsman.
Every day. As you
I
say,
ain't asking for much,
maybe you'd
just
like
a
to try the
few
pork
seconds.
or some beef. You don't prepare the meat with any of those strange elven spices, do you? Ah, no elven spices, just some salt. Preserve. You're not afraid.
I need drink.
Not afraid. Quality merchant.
Record 1 R25.
No, this
I
meat
have
won't do
found
at all.
the most
Too
magnificent
much fat.
concoction ever.
And it all
Sweet
smells
rolls.
wrong.
It
Suit
almost
yourself,
makes up
then.
for all the
The
slow
woods
and
are that
near-death
way,
situations.
outside the walls. Walk straight ahead.
Almost.
Can't miss them. Good luck on your hunt. Good day.
Bits and baubles for sale.
Ripe fruit and
All
fresh vegetables
crafted
for
by
sale.
the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
recipe for venison stew that I want to try out. Will you have venison anytime soon?
Certainly. I'll be sure to bring some back for you the next time I go hunting.
Fresh baked loaves.
Make it quick, and there might be a bowl of hot
by the
stewing for
great
you.
Aorlan, Greymane himself.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables
Enemy
for sale.
recap. Guards, Thalmor, dragons, chickens. Now, chickens. That's something to fear.
Bits and baubles for sale. All crafted
Chops and
by the
steaks fit
best
for a jarl.
blacksmith
Come
in
and see my
Skyrim.
selection of the
Fruits and
finest
vegetables are disappointing, Carlotta.
I get them fresh from the farms daily, Nazim.
If you were getting them from my farm, they'd be twice as fresh.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady. All crafted
Tired of
by
bread
the
and stew?
great
Had enough of
Aorlan,
fish and fowl?
Greymane
Treat yourself and your
himself.
kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Those green apples you sold me the other day were delicious.
Aren't they? I always set some aside for myself when the traders bring them up from the south.
Bits and baubles
I'm sure you could
for
charge
sale.
double
Finest
for those and
cuts,
still
fresh
sell
from
them
the
all
wild.
in
By
a
the
week.
best blacksmith
right.
in Skyrim.
I'll have to remember that the next time I get a shipment in.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady. All crafted by the great Aorlan, Greymane himself.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Bits and baubles for sale. All crafted
What?
by the best
Oh, hello.
Fresh baked loaves.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
You're quite the seeker, Dragonborn. More and more, I'm hopeful that I won't be murdered by my mentor. Okay, next one must be somewhere near Helgen. I think I was passing near some fort there. Let's go check it out.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Had enough
Bye.
fish and fowl. Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Ere you ascended, and the 8th became 9, you walked among us, great owl.
Well, I think we should really focus on...
I'm the commander of the guard here at Whiterun.
this interruption. Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors. Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Your brother is the Jarl. You know I can't question his judgment.
I'm not asking you to defy the Jarl, just to open his eyes. Use subtlety and suggestion to turn his thoughts to the war. Draw his truth. He'll listen.
Leave me out of your intrigues, Farengar. If you have something to say to the Jarl, say it with your own tongue.
I'm so angry I can hardly stand it. Father promised me a new dress days ago. Now where is it?
It takes a while to make a dress,
Farengar,
Granny.
I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
All you ever do is complain.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be. Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. To bleed Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I.
Need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Oh, I thought you were all... What are you still doing here? The Jarl said retrieving that stone tablet is a priority, remember? Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Off to... It Falls Barrow with... You. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I.
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
Need something? Lead the way.
Is Jarl Balgruf not choosing any side make him more admirable?
I serve Jarl Balgruf as steward.
Yet to be seen.
Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruuf when his mood is agreeable. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered. Enjoy. Visit to Dragon's Reach.
Bethesda Game PC Modded Live.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here, these potions should suffice. As long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. Ah, so you're an alchemist, then? Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
How much farther do we have to run? I should have worked on my cardio.
You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. Interesting mixture. Keep experimenting. You'll improve with practice. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to... ask.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son, What of Thorald? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side, and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborn, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorald?
Apple, Carlotta. Just one tiny
Do you believe this old
hag?
That's what you said last
Holding him? Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner.
Had enough of the fish
Face
foul.
it,
Need to do that.
Your
Yourself in
sweet
the
son
show
is
you
ill.
how to stay guard.
He
Or
died
tend
a
to rack of ribs.
storm-cloaked traitor. And you? You best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
You got the heart of Mara herself. You know that? Thank you, Carlotta. Thank you.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your business.
God's bless you here.
The fever. My body burns.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
What can I do for you? Lead the way.
Thank you. The pain is already easing.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? Lead on.
The pain is so great.
So sick. Can hardly stand it.
I can't bear it. Make it stop.
Hey there, Dragonborn. Ready for battle, I see.
Feel better already.
How's it going?
The fever. My body burns.
I feel better already.
Oh,
The pain is so great. I can't bear it. Make it stop.